So what do you call it? It says CNN is talking about like what obligatory fertility and fertility clinic and something like that or other. And it's almost like what I was saying is a campaign shift from Fox facilitating is like it seems more of a campaign shift of trying to humiliate. I don't know if I say this right. I have a fat tongue, right? But humiliate somebody and be like, oh well, this is going to be our campaign method and such, or rather, and like whether you think it's humiliating or not, this is going to be our campaign method. And I'm like, all right, well that's bottom line, bare bone, what it is, and it's an offense because it's like if you're not inflicting it on yourself, you're just kind of like you're saying, oh well, let's just make fun of him, what I'm saying, let's just bully him and mentally decline him to feel depressed. Whether it be so a fertility clinic and say something like that, whether it be abort, right? We're gonna smash your moral decay, we're gonna morally decay you, and then even in this shift where you have a so-called Trashman Phillips and a merger, and like, hey, this is what we're about now, and I'm like, oh god, you know what I mean? And I'm like, and so everybody's like, oh, well, what about everything you said? Now we have to extrapolate everything you said with a campaign of trying to humiliate you and assassinate your character and stuff like that, right? And all this stuff, and all tangents involved in that. And I'm like, what, dude, what are you talking about, man? I don't give a fuck if that's a book of Eli, such and such. And if you want to tangent that and make something of it, okay, you might not have a public life, right? You might not have a public life. You might not have a public life, or you may make your blogs public. But there still is no privacy, there still is overexposure, there still is depletion and isolation. So with that, whether you make it public or not, people are going to isolate you anyway, or somehow take advantage of you from my personal history anyway. So whether it be like I'm the only one not on the web, or I'm the only one that's being such, it's still bare bone. Look, we're going to humiliate you. This is our campaign shift. 2020 primaries. Who's going to be the nomination? Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, whoever's on the thing, right? Okay, so whether it be talking about sperm, and whether you're talking about abortion, fertility, whether you're talking about this is what they're doing, man. And I never said I was going to not stop watching CNN and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to get punishes, but I say the fabrication of what it was. A fabrication of what it was in so-called what interpret as fake news, and what more like fabrication of what you have to find in the truths of it. So whether it be humiliation to be like, oh, you know what, I'm reading into this now, I gotta read the update today is like Twilight Zone, and I'm almost forced into autism to be like, hey, well, what is the Twilight Zone today? And I'm like, what is it, the Twilight Zone? What does that mean today? I'm like, I'm forced into autism, and I'm forced to say these things, and I'm like, I'm really, I'm dumbfounded, but like, I'm just kind of like, where it's like, boom.